friends, welcome back. In this video, I will talk about the Customizer API, what a customizer is, and how users can use it. I'll also explain how developers can add custom settings to the customizer. Please note that I will be using the 2021 Classic theme for this demo. Moreover, one thing to keep in mind is that the Customizer API and its features are used in the Classic themes only. As we discussed in the beginning, Classic themes editor capabilities are more text or backend focused, with the Customizer API being a part of this. Meanwhile, in the block themes, the customization happens directly with the site editor to the templates, and there's no customizer in the block themes. If you activate a block theme, you may notice that the customize setting option is not available. As in block themes, user can customize with the site editor, while when you activate a classic theme, you have the option of customizer, widgets, and menus, and the site editor is not available. Now let's begin. What is customizer? The customizer is a framework for live previewing your changes to your WordPress site, including themes. Users can customize various elements like their theme settings, site title, logo, icons, menus, widgets, and sidebars. Themes and plugins can also add options to the customizer for their respective settings, allowing users to see live previews. Let's see how the customizer works in action. On my local site, if I go to the Appearance menu, I can click on the Customize option. This option opens the Customizer panel, where on the left side you can see all the available settings, which we refer to as the Customizer panel. You will also find various sections and panels, each with its own settings. On the right side, you will see the live preview of your site. Any changes you make will be reflected here. For example, if I update something, it appears immediately in the live preview. If I uncheck the option to display the site title and tagline, they will be removed from the preview. This allows users to make changes and see how they affect the site without publishing them. When customizing the site using the customizer, changes won't be applied to the live site until the user publishes them. User can save changes as drafts, schedule them for later, or publish them immediately. If a user wants to schedule a change to be published at a specific time or date, they can do so. There are many other settings such as site identity, colors, and more. For instance, you can change the color of a site like violet. After making adjustments, you can update the settings. You can also modify menus by selecting different menu locations, and you can choose them from available menus. You can also modify menus by selecting different menu locations, and you can choose from available menus. If I modify the primary menu, which appears in the header, I can see how the changes will look on the front end immediately. Once satisfied with the changes, I can publish them, schedule them, or save them as a draft for later. You can also modify the secondary menu located in the footer. Currently, it displays social media icons. You can also create a new menu from the customizer. In addition, sidebars like the footer sidebar, which is provided by the default 2021 theme, can be customized. And the footer to sidebar, which we registered from the child theme, you can also add widgets to these sidebars from the customizer panel, similar to how the block editor works. There are also home page settings, like choosing whether to display a static page. For example, my home page is set to display a static page, while the post page is shown on the block page. If I click on the block page, I can see the post page, so you can navigate through your site as well in the customizer to preview how changes affect different pages. Moreover, there can be settings that are relevant to a specific page. For example, in the blog page, I have added custom settings named Content Options. It includes settings such as enabling or disabling the display of the published date, categories, and tags. How did I add settings specific to this page? We will see in the next videos. These options can be controlled via the customizer. By default, the published date is shown, but I can hide it by unchecking the option. Once published, this change will reflect on the front end. Similarly, I can hide the display of tags and other content options. Changes to the footer are also updated instantly. So this is how the WordPress customizer works, allowing users and developers to make changes and preview them in real time before publishing them to the site. Let me add a copyright text, something from 2024. Now you can see there's a copyright notice with an icon, the year, and the phrase proudly powered by WordPress. In the 2021 theme, this was a static text included in the footer. However, in the child theme, I have overridden the footer template and added a copyright text option, replacing static text with this new option. In the next video, I will show how I implemented all of these steps. You can also add additional CSS if needed. If the user has knowledge of CSS and wants to modify some aspects of the layout or design of your site, the user can use this additional CSS option instead of directly editing the theme. Next, if I go here, I can either publish or save as a draft or schedule. Let me save it as a draft first. Now you can see the change set has been created. I will paste the URL so we can see what it looks like. This provides a customized change set UUID, and even if I remove the /block part of the URL, it will still work. You can share this URL with any user and they will be able to view the front end. For example, if I hit the URL, you will see the updated changes from the customizer. These changes are saved in the post table, not the post meta table. There's a custom post type called customize change set, using which all customizer changes are saved. If I return to the main site and refresh, you won't see the changes because I saved them as a draft, not published them. This ensures that the changes don't affect the end users who visit the site. However, if I want to share the changes with other users such as a client or team members for review before publishing or scheduling, I can do so. Once they confirm the changes, I can publish them or I can schedule them for a future time. Now let me show you how this looks in the database. The customized change set UUID is the post name of the customized change set post. If I go to the database and access the post table, I have searched using the post name. You will see a post with the draft status, and the post type is set to customized change set. All the changes we make are saved in JSON format in the post content column. For example, if I edit it, you can see that I have made some changes, such as adding a copyright text option, updating the blog name to the site title by adding the updated keyword, and setting a background color, along with the type of storage mechanism used for storing the change. Now let's talk about theme mode versus options mode. You can see that I have added the copyright text change as a type option. This means that these changes are saved as individual entries in the WP options table. Settings saved as options persist regardless of the active theme, making them suitable for settings shared between themes or global settings. With theme mode, the options are saved as modifications in a single option in the table under a specific theme name. Theme mods are used to store settings specific to a particular theme. These are tied to the active theme, ensuring they don't interfere with other themes. If the theme is switched, the settings don't affect the new theme. As developers, we can determine whether the settings we have registered should be saved as individual options in the WP options table or as theme-specific modifications. Additionally, you can see that changes to display tags and other settings have been saved in the post content table. The Customizer API uses these saved drafts to render the updated content on the front end. For example, if I schedule these changes for a future date like 7 January, I can schedule them. While I check the database and refresh, you will notice that the post status is set to future, meaning the post will be published at that date and time. WordPress and the Customizer API will handle the publishing automatically on that scheduled day. The Customizer allows you to preview the site as different devices such as tablets and mobile views. It provides a great way to preview changes before they are published. Once you are satisfied with the preview, you can go ahead and publish the changes. For instance, if I have made a design and layout changes in the same theme, such as adding different menu locations or styling options, I can review them in the preview panel before deciding to publish. When everything looks good, I can publish these changes and end users will see the updates. Now let me go ahead and publish these changes. After refreshing the page, you will see the updated content. That's all about the customizer. After watching this video, you can try out different customizer settings. Keep in mind that the options available depends on the theme you are using. Some themes may offer additional customizer options that you can explore. Try publishing changes, saving drafts, and scheduling them, and then check how these changes are stored in the database, including in the post content column. In the next video, I'll discuss how I added content options and other customizer settings, and how they can be useful. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Jai WordPress!